I'll tell you, it was a very hard day to be a mother. It was a very hard day to be a mother, and to have put someone to bed who was so excited about the future and about what this meant, not just for women, but for everyone. And it was a hard morning of explanation. I was incredibly moved by Hillary's speech, and Obama, but I was really moved by Hillary's speech, and I thought that she gave just about the most profound and wise advice that I have ever heard, and I think even for me it sort of summed up something that I've thought but maybe not been able to articulate for a long time, which is in your life you will have successes and you'll have failures, and those failures will hurt so much, they'll really sting, but if you're doing what you think is right, then it's always worth it. It is always, always worth the potential for failure. Is always, that risk is always worth taking. It was a surprise, but I think it's also like a real time of awakening and conversation and activism.
Thank you.
I talked to my kids about it, and we tried to watch the debates, all along, and I think we were all just as equally shocked by it. They woke up in the morning, and I had to tell them that Donald Trump was going to be the president, and they wanted to know what that meant, and I had to sort of give it as positive a spin as I could and say, it doesn't mean that everyone in this country has those beliefs. But it's pretty great that we live in a democracy. Not going to be the candidate that we like is not going to win all the time. So now what do we do? What do you do when you don't just give up, you stand up for the things that you believe in and make it known, that you don't believe in those things and don't accept it. And I wanted them to know that just because the president, the guy who was now going to be the president of the United States, said certain things, it does not mean that we believe those things in our house. Those are the kind of conversations that we would have.